Welcome to you and all of your parts. Hi, I'm Laura Lively. I talk quite often about blending with a part so that you get to enjoy its energy and the gifts that it brings to you. And sometimes people think that the goal of IFS is to unblend from all of your parts and live totally in self energy. I want to share with you a quote that I'm going to read from Dick Schwartz, creator of IFS. IFS can be quite life-changing in a way because as individuals do the work, they no longer fight inside. They no longer hate themselves for having certain feelings or doing certain behaviors. There are four goals of IFS. The first is releasing these parts from the extreme roles they've been forced into so that they can be who they were really designed to be. The second is what we call restoring trust of the parts in the leadership of self. The third is helping the parts to get to know each other, collaborate with each other, and work together in a new way. And the fourth is to become more and more self-led in the outside world. So nowhere in there does he state that we live in self-energy all the time. And so I purposely blend with some of my parts' energy in order to enjoy life more. I have a joke I tell, like I don't take my novel reading part kayaking. And if I'm going to sit down and read a good novel, I don't invite my kayaking part in. Neither of them would be happy if I did that. We want all of our parts to be unburdened so that they can share their gifts with us. And we also want to use self energy where it's appropriate and not rely on our burden parts to do their job for us. I'm going to give you an example. I was several years into a recovery for disordered eating before I realized that I was relying on my food controller to do the heavy lifting in my system to keep me from eating flour and sugar, to keep me from eating junk food. When I realized that, I started working with her and letting her know that she did not have to do this all on her own. I was there for her, and I believed with self energy that this was the best path for us. She let me know how grateful she was. She was tired and it was exhausting feeling like she was the only one fighting off, these are her words, the parts that wanted to eat off my food plan, right? Fighting off, she said. She was tired. I started staying in touch with her, letting her know she had my support. And I started stepping in when my indulger parts wanted to eat off plan and working with them in a more loving, accepting manner. So it didn't feel like she was having to fight off parts. I don't want that for her. So she was in an extreme role where she felt like she had to do what she was doing. And I was so grateful to her. But the system is much more balanced now that I step in with self energy and I work my food program instead of relying on her to do it all. I um, thought I'd give you another example. Let's talk about something cleaning the bathroom. I'm going to guess that you have parts that hate cleaning the bathroom and other parts that really love having a clean bathroom. Am I right? You can blend with the parts that love a clean bathroom and get that knocked out in like 20 or 30 minutes and let the parts that hate the cleaning, right? They hate cleaning it. Gross, that's disgusting. I got these parts too, right? Let them go do something else. Like maybe they can go to your safe space that we talked about a few weeks ago. Maybe they can go read a book. The truth is, you probably blend with your parts all the time, and that's okay. Isn't it nice to know that you can purposely blend with them in order to enjoy things like kayaking or reading a juicy novel or getting the bathroom clean? Let me know if any of this resonates with you. I would love to hear from you, Laura at lauralively.com. And thanks for joining me today. Love to you and all of your parts.